Hey y'all, it's Mary Speak Your Truth. I hope you guys are well. I'm sitting outside meditating and thinking. And I was thinking about some things, and I was thinking about, life in general, all that stuff. But anyway, I just want to make this real quick. And I want to say, and I was thinking about this myself, maybe you can identify. And I was just thinking about where I come from, where I'm going, the accomplishments I've made, and where I'm headed, and the things I'm embarking on. I just think about my life. You know how you just have ever just sat back and had a snapshot of your life and envision everything, not everything, but major points of growth, how you expanded, how you evolved, what you came from, where you could be versus where you are, when you got wise, what I'm saying, when you grew up, you go back and you say, dang, I actually made it from these certain pivotal points in my life, so, and then I'll start thinking about fears, and it's like the spirit, the universe started speaking to me, and I started thinking about fears and stuff like that, and it's like spirit said to me, you're not afraid of where you're going. You're not afraid of stepping out and taking a risk. Your most fear is making the wrong decision. And I was like, that is so true. I'm not afraid of anything per se. I'm not afraid to love. I'm not afraid to give. I'm not afraid to take risks. I'm not afraid. I really have stepped over this threshold of life and evolved to, I'm like, why fear? Just do it. It's only two things can happen. You can fail or you can succeed. And most of the time, you're going to succeed, or, it's going to work out for you, if that's what you believe. So I was sitting here thinking, and I was like, maybe other people can identify with that, depending on where you are in life. You know what I'm saying? I was like, that's true. I'm saying, talking to spirit, and I'm listening to the universe. We all think different and feel different about that, but that's my belief system. That works for me. And the birds just chirped, they agree. So basically, and my cat right here, she agrees, but she rolled up. So basically, I just feel like that's most of our problem and most of our fear. Once we get to a certain level of life, you start fearing jumping over the threshold, making the next move, taking that risk, starting that business, loving that person, being vulnerable in those situations, leaving that job and stepping out on faith and being self-employed. You let go of those fears, and then you gain, I won't call it a fear, but you gain this way, I don't want to call it fear, but you become in this way that you don't want to fail. And you don't, and with that being said, you don't want to make the wrong decision. So I won't call it fear. I would just say we don't want to make the wrong decision. So therefore, you overanalyze. You might overthink it. You're gonna take the risk. You're doing it, but as you're doing it, you're like, yeah, instead of just letting it flow. You know what I'm saying? I found myself in there. Spirit was talking to me, speaking to me. I'm like, that's true. I don't want to make the wrong decision, and I look at life as I've made too many wrong decisions. However, I've still accomplished great things, and I'm still accomplishing even greater things. That's no doubt. But it just comes to a point that you be like, God, I don't want to make that dumb decision no more. I don't want to make that decision no more. You're careful, but you can't be too careful that you don't do what you need to do and take the right risk or miscalculate things by overthinking it, because you so hesitant about, oh, what if I make the wrong decision, and what if? You always got the opportunity to make the right decision. You know what I'm saying? So it's life, and it's okay. So that's what I want to come drop, because I was like, wow, that is so true, that I feel like that a lot. And that's what sometimes I'll stand there and I'll wait and I'll put things together and I think about it. I overanalyze it. If you know me, I think something out of something or into something. And I sit there, instead of just saying, shoot, let me just take this calculated decision, go on and jump over here and do what I gotta do, and I'm already taking a risk, but let me go on and fulfill this thing. It's gonna work out, you know, because I'm too afraid. I guess you could say afraid. I don't like to say that word. Afraid of making a bad decision over and over again. So that's where we can find ourselves. So you can have fear of not taking a risk and stand back and never do nothing because you're afraid. Or you can sit back and be like, wow, I'm right here. I'm making this decision. I'm stepping over the threshold, but I don't want to make the wrong decision. So you're back and forth, and then you're back and forth, and then instead of just saying, I'm going to make this decision, and I'm going to go with this. Because usually, if you use your intuition, I tell you, second brain, you're in the spirit, my face so oily, you're in the spiritual realm of things, you're going to make the right decision. You listen to that intuition, you'll make the right decision. So I just want to drop in to say that. It's getting dark. You probably can barely see me out here. But think about that. Think about it. And don't overthink things. You know what I'm saying? Just follow your intuition. All right? I'm out. It's been Mary. Till next time, speak your truth. Namaste. Love and light. Be blessed as always. I'm out.